and welcome to this week's episode of Think Tank Thursday. I'm Denise Killian with Trainertainment in the Growth Pro Group, and I'm thrilled that you're joining us today. Before we get started, I want to take some time to thank our sponsors for 2025. We appreciate their support, which helps us bring you new episodes of Think Tank Thursday each and every week. Well, as you know, on Thursdays, we like to take a little bit of a break from the doing and spend just a little bit of time thinking. So today we're going to be speaking with our very own Beth Standlee, of course, founder of Trainertainment and the Growth Pro Group, about an exciting opportunity for you to network and learn a lot about our industry and meet up with a lot of the people who make our industry thrive and succeed. And of course, that is the annual meeting of the AAMA. So let's go ahead and get started and hear Beth. Hello, Beth Standlee. It's always a pleasure to have you. Welcome, welcome.
I'm glad to be here. I love it that you asked me to do the think tank.
Of course. Listen, we've got something exciting to share. We're going to be talking about this year's annual meeting. It's happening right here in Dallas in August. But for the two people on the planet who might not know you, first, let's begin. Tell me a little bit about yourself, Miss Beth.
Sure. Well, I am Beth Standlee, chairwoman of the board of Trainertainment and the Growth Pro Group. And since we're talking about AAMA, I'm going to brag and say I'm the president of AAMA. It's my friends over there know how to light me up. Every time I call, they say, "Hello, Madam President," and I said, "Oh." It's ridiculous, but it makes me smile every single time. So I'm coming on the 1-year anniversary of the first year of a 2-term uh, position, and it's been fantastic. We're doing big things. Our company, Trainertainment and the Growth Pro Group, have been in business for 20 years, so we're celebrating our 20th birthday, and what a labor of love being the founder and the visionary of this company. I have all these talented, beautiful people who work for our company, including the very talented you sitting across from me here, and it's a pleasure. We work with amazing clients through the years and do so much. I believe out there in helping people's sales teams grow and helping their leadership groups have bigger, better strategy than before. So we are at the business of fun training with serious results, and I think coaching that can make a difference. All great teams need a coach, right, Denise?
Absolutely. They absolutely do. So, Miss Beth, I want to talk about the annual meeting this year for AAMA. First and foremost, when is it? Where is it?
Yeah. So it's August the 19th through the 21st, and for many years, it's been in Chicago, but we are very excited to announce this year it's going to be in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. We're going to be at the beautiful Warwick Melrose Historical Hotel off of Oaklawn in the Dallas area. It's beautiful spot, and we've got we have got really and truly all of the well, all the biggest, brightest names coming to have a seat at the table. We've got great education. I can't even call it education. It's almost TED Talk type networking that we're going to be doing. Cybersecurity, um, innovative, creative things that you can do with games. We've got George Smith, Nick D'Amadio, and Joe Camerato that are going to lead that session. I've got the EPC of the Year Alley Cats who we're going to visit. I've got Davey Hecht, who is the general manager of the location that won EPC of the Year, and Kayla Price, who is all things HR and finance at Alley Cats coming to sit on the stage with me to do a wonderful scaling up concept about how to improve cash flow and profitability. There's so much. Beautiful, beautiful networking facilities. We're even having a little birthday party. There's all kinds of good stuff happening at the annual meeting.
So gosh, I have nothing left to ask, right? Yeah.
Yeah, ask anyway.
This is one of the things that I love about you, Beth, is your excitement, right?
Yeah,
You get
well.
so excited. You're like, I'm going to tell you everything. Okay.
I have more. I have more. Let me tell you something. The committee that has done the hard work and the heavy lifting here has been second to none. Brian Cohen of Pinstacks and several other uh, brands, he chairs that committee, and I can't think of a better word than fierce. He was fierce about making this event something that's never been done before, certainly not by our organization. Scott Schaefer, uh, Catherine from Bedson, uh, Linda Brotherton from Intercard, Sarah Paz from Embed. I mean, I'm leaving people out. Don Marshall, Joe Camerado. The the number of people that have invested an enormous amount of time in making sure this event is everything that manufacturers, that distributors, professional services like us, suppliers, and then in the locations, that we've done everything that we can do so that when these important people get in a room together and sit and break bread together, that the best ideas, the way to navigate what's now, what's in the future, what we've learned, like that's who's going to be together. Dave and Buster's, Chuck E. Cheese. We have the CEO of Chuck E. Cheese coming to do a wonderful, it- just kind of Q&A. Like they've gone through some big, interesting changes. And the guy that's led that change is going to be at the table at our reception on the 19th, right there in the room for us all to visit with and to really get the 411. And I'll tell you something, Denise, you know this because you've gone to DC with us. These are normal, regular, everyday people who are just trying to do the best they can do, and that their give a darn is so high, and their care that we lift each other up is why we're there and why we're together. So anyway, that's what you got to look forward to. I am very excited about it, and the level of work that's gone into it. Oh, you know what, Denise? The the staff. I would be remiss if I didn't say Pete and Tina and Melissa. Well, they're getting their heinies kicked right this minute. They are up to their eyeballs in alligators, as our friends in Louisiana would say. But their willingness to make this something that people will never forget is just second to none. So there you go. Now you may not have any more questions.
I do.
Oh,
I do.
okay.
We'll see. I'm going to ask one and we'll see if you answer the next one after that too.
The 42 after that. Okay, sorry.
Well, it's perfect. I love it. I love your excitement and enthusiasm. And I hope it's something that people feel and, want to come to this because it is a separation from what we've done in the past, right? We're moving from Dallas or from Chicago
Yeah.
to Dallas.
Yeah.
We do things big in Texas, honey. So
We do. We do.
you're going big. We're not playing. But if people haven't registered and gotten their travel arrangements taken care of, is it too late?
It's not too late, but you better hurry. You better hurry. There's already, I don't know, but what we're really, really close. I know we exceeded the number of rooms that the room nights, we exceeded that, but we're still able to do it. And guys, the fact that we can get the Warwick, I think it's 189. The fact that we can get that's a $400 hotel in in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and it's just I know it's gonna be hot here, but we're gonna call that just like hot, hot, not burning up hot. They have air conditioning, so we're gonna be fine.
We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. And the work is beautiful. It's one of my favorite places here in Dallas, and it's beautifully located and lots of fun always in the DFW. Now, Beth, tell us a little bit if people are not familiar with the work that the AAMA does. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so listen, we've been a member organization for 45 years, and it was originally started to help keep the manufacturers covered. Um, way back, uh, people tried to copy each other, and they created those bright men and a few women created this organization to take care of one another. And since then, we have really grown because, you know, those risk takers, those manufacturers who dream stuff like we couldn't even dream. I think about it makes me emotional because I think, oh my gosh, would I even be in business if not for those visionaries way back who said people might like to play Pac-Man, or Space Invaders, and, who really dates me. If they had not had that vision, what would we all be doing? And so distributors who, you know, sell these games to locations, who would they have who would they have been? Where would they have been able to be? Why would there have been a need for a distributor? And then the suppliers who brought all the other entertainment, all the card systems and the bowling and the laser tag and all the other stuff that makes an entertainment center even more than an arcade. And then us, Denise, our companies who said, "Hey, you gotta make money in your space." How do we improve sales, service, and leadership, and insurance companies and lawyers and all the people that fit in our space, and then finally that end user client, that location that's making a way for people to come to have recreation. And so we're at the business of creating that ecosystem so that we serve one another well, so that we have that all of that communication, and we understand from the mom and dad and kiddos coming in the door, young adults sitting at the bar, all the way up to the people producing and dreaming up new stuff to put in these places, that we have a system and a place that supports that ecosystem. And, I think we do it in an intimate way. We're not the biggest association in the world. I don't even think we want to be. But we wanna be the best. We wanna have the brightest people at the table, and I think that's what we do, and I think that's what we do well. And I mean, what else am I gonna say, right? I'm the president of the organization, but I will tell you, I did not understand that I had a seat at the table for years with this particular organization, and the very idea that I can be in the role that I'm in today says, "Come on in. Come on into this tent. We're diverse. We have open arms. We have the ability to bring the best and the brightest." And, yeah, I think that's what we're up to. Did I answer your question? I think I forgot it.
But no, that's one of the things that's great about this organization is the diversity. That it's
Yeah.
not just this isn't uh, one tiny sliver
Yeah.
our industry. Our industry is complex from everyone who
Yeah.
makes the things, makes the widgets, to sells the widgets, to houses the widgets, to sims the widgets, to right. And that this organization really looks after each aspect
That's right.
of our industry and provides services that help support this
Yeah.
industry, support the small business owner, support and connect us together And
That's right.
so when you are able to come to an event, you get to get ideas from other people, be
That's right.
inspired, energized from other people. So it's definitely something that's worthy of.
Yeah, I don't know if I've told this story in public in a public place before, but last year I was beside myself. Nolan Bushnell, if you know who Nolan Bushnell was, he is who created Atari. Like that's and it was a big Chuck E. Cheese guy and all that kind of stuff. And he's just a regular wild dude, you know? And I was so starstruck. He did a wonderful interview with, uh, several other amazing, like, wow, how could you think of that stuff? And, I just was in awe, and so when the thing was over, when the evening was over, I'm walking back, and there he sits out on a park bench, and I was like, "That's Nolan Bushnell. I can somebody give me a picture? I think so I'm fangirling, and I sit and I don't know what to say to Nolan Bushnell, right? Mm, and then I remember that my husband and I, in 1981, maybe it was even 1980, bought our first married car together, and it was a Subaru. And we had done a bunch of research and decided Subaru was a pretty good brand, and that's probably what we wanted, but we were looking at a few other things. However, the dealership offered a free Atari if you bought the Subaru from them, and I was so excited to tell Nolan Bushnell this story, and, as I replay it in my mind, I was much more excited about the story than he was, but I don't care. I got to tell the story to Nolan Bushnell, so I know it's goofy, but, you know, I liked it. It's a true story too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there it is. There it is. It's the things that punctuate so many people's lives outside of the games or the experiences that they have, the birthdays, the celebrations,
That's right.
the coming together with friends and family. That's what we do in these
Yeah.
industries. So
It
it is an emotional connection that we all have. So
is.
if you haven't already booked your travel, do it. You can still register. That information is at the bottom of the screen. So we definitely want more people to come, as many people that can possibly be there, because the more voices that are present, the more we can do.
What we learn more, we experience more, we have more fun. Yeah, come on.
There,
Come on with your bad self.
there it is. So Beth's gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. Let's
Yeah,
see everybody
yeah.
in Dallas in August 19th,
19th
right?
through the 19th through the 21st, and you're gonna wanna stay all the way through. The last day we're gonna go out to the B&B Theaters in Red Oak, maybe one of the top 3 prettiest places I have ever seen. Innovative, big, indoor, outdoor. It is fabulous. Dennis will be there, with the B&B group. We'll have a very, very, very inside look at the event, the venue. We're gonna go to Alley Cats in Hurst, which is a gorgeous, remodeled, venue, indoor, outdoor with alley cats. We won't see the one that won EPC of the year in Burleson. It's the route is just too far. We we know there's good networking on the bus, but let's not be crazy. And then we'll have a champagne send off at the Warwick. So you want to be there? Yeah, you're welcome to come to board meetings. Those will be on Tuesday. So if you want to see how does Pete put it, if you want to see how the sausage is made, come on to the board meeting. All members are eligible to attend the board meeting, and then we do a great charity work, so there's also a charitable board meeting as well, and then for sure be there by 5:30 because that's when we will begin officially the reception and all that, so you don't wanna miss a second of any of that, so
Excellent. All right. Well, thank you, Beth, for that preview. And super excited to see it all happen here in Dallas.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Well, it's always a wonderful conversation with Beth Standlee. And certainly we hope to see you joining us at this year's annual meeting for AAMA right here in Dallas, Texas. And before we go, I also want to take some time to thank our sponsors for 2025. We appreciate what they do in helping us bring you Think Tank Thursday each and every week. If you have an idea for Think Tank Thursday or you'd like to be a guest, I would love to hear from you. You can reach me at denise@trainertainment.net. Well, thanks for tuning in to today's episode. We know that the journey to success is all about growth. And here at Trainertainment and the Growth Pro Group, we are committed to helping you and your company thrive. You can visit trainertainment.net to learn how we can support your growth journey for yourself, your team, and your business by setting up a free growth call with one of our coaches. Until next time, keep growing, keep learning, and keep striving for the extraordinary.
Playthrough is an online scoring system for mini golf courses. Simply post a QR code near the first hole. Golfers scan it with any mobile phone, add their golfers, and start entering scores. They can easily view their group leaderboard or the course leaderboards. Playthrough also includes features like hole sponsor logos and hole transition ads to help grow your business. Visit playthroughmini.com to see what else Playthrough can do.